Well, I woke up early today. I've been up since around 7 a.m. Tossing, turning, trying to sleep, but can't do it. Um, and of course, I wake up to see that I have tasks sent to me between all evening and even one as late as 10:30 at night. Oh, do this and add this and like wow. So even though I'm starting work early, I have whatever. It's whatever. Um, I'm just really upset that I missed out on this powerful rally yesterday. Just, I don't know. I have no idea what's in store for today. I hate trading on days after a rally, whether it's a bull rally or a bearish fall, because usually the day after it's a lot of chop, um, and also sometimes a sudden scary reversal. So, anyways, I read Adam Mancini's tweet. I perused the newsletter yesterday. Um, So I don't know. The only thing that frustrates me about using Adam Mancini's tweets and newsletters is that it is obviously because that's what he is. He's a futures trader. It really is geared towards people who are trading futures. And in futures, you can make trades overnight. You can decide, it could be 8 o'clock at night, and you can see, oh wow, this just fell to a support. I'm gonna take this long. And oh, it tested the support again at 2:45, and now here we are at 9 o'clock in the morning, and this thing's already gone, 20 points up. No, what is this? 30 points up, more than 30 points up. That's a good trade. Go ahead and sell, and you've made money before the market even opens for everyone else. Now, for me, unfortunately, let me guess, SPY is not there. Of course not. I deeply dislike Thinkorswim, man. Just an asinine program. I should just readjust one of my personals so it's just ES SPY. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. If I can remember how to do that. But yeah, so we dipped down a little bit overnight and we're just rallying again. If I talk about gap rules, then I would want this to drop down here to 398. However, the support is at 3975, which is pretty much right here, around 396. That's the current support. I'm taking a wild guess it's somewhere here. So yesterday I didn't feel like trading and it burned me. Now watch today I do trade and I end up losing money because there's no follow through. Um, Still can't believe from right from the bell, this thing's just been going up. Right from the bell, 392 to 398, which granted is a 6 point move and it seems big for the current market. But again, when I do demo trading and I think like I'm February or March of 22, although I haven't demo traded in a while, I should do one over the weekend and record a video. It's always good to get practice when it's free practice. Um, SPY can move 10, 15, 20 points in one day. And I used to see that in 2020 and 2021, early 2022, but after the bear market started, the biggest moves I would see is like, between 5 and maybe 12, 15 points. In fact, I can't recall the last time I've seen a 15-point move on SPY. So, but yesterday was a pretty big move, and unfortunately, I missed out on the entire move. So, I'm probably gonna be even more reluctant to trade today unless, and let's talk about the plan. We are back into the bull flag. We've made it back here. Um, our supports are between 3980 and 3975, and the only equivalence I can see is, well, I don't know if I should move this higher, but overnight this is where it bounced. But again, SPY isn't exact with ES, so I'm just taking a wild guess as to where this level is. So I don't know. I mean, it's quite possible the market can open. This might dip a little bit and then just start rallying. That is very possible. As far as the VIX, the VIX made a surprisingly big move yesterday. Big move down, that is. Our low, where is the low, the full low? 17. It's possible we may rally today up to this point on the VIX and break and just take a break here. So I don't know. Or we may dip back down and bounce here and then continue down. So yeah, the only thing I think I can do at this point is just wait for a pullback, preferably to where we closed yesterday. And you know what? I think I might move this level down a bit more because I have a 30-minute supply forming, and I think that looks more equivalent to 3980 and 3975 on ES. But technically that is where we closed. Although, yeah, again, on a 15, it looks like we closed here, so I don't know. This is what's so annoying. 3978.1 is where it looks like we closed if I'm looking at a 30-minute candle. Okay, you know what? Let's just go back to the minute, and then we're gonna have to go back and zoom in here to see exactly where we closed. Yeah, it looks like this is 3978. Why it doesn't look that way on the 15-minute, I don't know. Oh, because this is a red and the red closes the bottom. Dum. Okay. Now I figured it out. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, that's the only plan I can think of, is to hope that this pulls back a bit and allows me to go long. And if we were to go long, the target, I believe Adam Mancini said, hold on, because I have to unlock the phone, wait for it to open Twitter, wait for that to load, go to alerts, go to Adam Mancini's previous alert, tap it several times because the phone doesn't respond. 4022, then 4035 is next. Okay. So I really would like it to drop down a little bit and give it room to run. That'll give it a 50-point run, maybe, if we can get down to 3980 and then run from there to 4033. So I guess I should choose 4025. Well, this is going to be more than 20 bucks as when the morning hits, but let's try that one. I always think it's funny how sometimes it seems better to go with an option that's way out of the money on a day where it's gonna trend, because you can get in for like six. Look at this. Look at all the fluctuations yesterday. I'm gonna put this on a 5-minute. It doesn't really matter. Look at all the fluctuations in price yesterday, and this basically just hovered around 9, 10, $5, just around there. Then when the rally started, this thing increases its value by like 8 times. Well, from the low. But you can get in here at $70 and just, who cares? If it goes down to 50, you put your stop at um 40 or something, whatever, or 30, I don't whatever. And then finally when it runs, there you go, you've made $400. But obviously though, you're not making as much money as you would with a closer in the money strike. Anyways, all right, I got so much work to do, it's ridiculous. All right. Okay, that wasn't bad. I actually didn't have to do what I thought I had to do. It was much easier. Um, we're at 396. Yeah, man. You know what? I don't think I can use this 4025. I mean, maybe I can keep it there in the hopes that when the bell rings, this will pull back, maybe hopefully to where we closed yesterday, and then this will make this worth, not worth, but how do I put this? I can actually afford to get into the trade because we're up 3 points almost from where we closed yesterday. Well, 2 points really, and those 2 points will turn this from $20 to, man, to think that I could have gone in yesterday if I put a buy in and taken. I hate swings though. Swings are so, especially with SPY options. First you're guaranteed to get hit with theta decay between the close of the day and the opening of the next day. I mean, the market closes at 4:15 for SPY, doesn't open till 9:30 the next day. That's a lot of time of theta decay, and you can't do anything. You can't exit your position. You're stuck. So if I entered in here, right, with a swing, hoping this would go up, and there's some bad news overnight or who knows what happens, and this thing plummets, when it opens, let's say this thing plummets to back to where we started yesterday at 392. It plummets 6 points overnight. Well, you just lost whatever you put in there. It's all gone. And there's been a couple times where I've taken a swing and it's been profitable. Like for example, last year I took a swing after the CPI was supposed to be released. I took a swing short. In fact, I remember this day. This was like in October or something, or September. I took a swing short the day before, and it turned out to be a really good trade. And I sold that and made a couple $100. And what I one thing I actually no, I take that back. I took two swings. I took a swing short and I took a swing long. I decided to try what is it, strangle or something. And since it dropped dramatically after CPI was released, I made good profits on my shorts, but I soon after sold my longs with the assumption that, hey, we just had a massive drop on the release of the CPI news. This is obviously bad, right? Well, I sold my longs for a loss, yes, but my shorts that I took as a swing made up. I ended up being profitable anyways because I think I took two shorts and one long. But that one long, if I had held it, that was one of the biggest runs on SPY. It was some day in October. I forget when it was, and I think it was this one. It was this one here. It was October 13th. I took a swing the night before, the day before, and then it was the big drop gave me a good profit. But had I held on to my longs, look at this. And this is one of those rare days where SPY makes a big move. 348 to 365. This is one of those rare days where SPY made an almost 20-point move. It's just wow, man. Speaking of which, now that I'm looking back again, I thought we made it back into the bull flag for SPY. But it looks like Yeah, isn't it weird? On the daily, we're not quite into the bull flag. And the hour we are. On the 4 hour, we are. On the daily, we're not. I mean, what's the deal, Thinkorswim? Why do you do this? And also, what's a bit worrisome is that it looks like we're hitting a resistance that was created here. I don't think I put this here because of no. In fact, this is ooh, this is interesting. 3975. This is a daily support I found here. I'm tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in. Anyways, whatever. I'm not gonna overthink. Oh, the daily happens to be lining up to where we bounced. Okay. So yeah, what I would really like to see is when the bell rings, if this pulls back, I don't think it'll pull back this far though. It'll be nice, but it won't pull back this far. Maybe to here. I can't help but want to put a 15 here. Or we might pull back to the bull flag and then rally. I just need to see some pullback. Now, once the pullback occurs, the trick is when to get in, when to predict before the turnaround. But I guess all I can do is just look for a supply and demand to be, I mean, a demand to be formed. But yeah, anyways, enough talk. All right, bell started a little bit earlier than I thought. I wasn't paying attention. Um, well, it wasn't as high as I thought it would be. And we've already started with our little bit of a pullback. So here are the possibilities of where this might pull back to. A, it might pull back to the bottom of the bull flag and then turn around and start rallying. B, it'll pull back to one of these levels here, which I know it's plenty of levels here, 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 here. Or C, it'll pull back to where we have this area on the VIX, which I'm just going to put an alert there for now. I would need the price to be above that, right? Yes. Okay, I'm taking this off because that's not going to happen for a while. And of course, our supports are 3980, 3975, so let's go ahead and put an alert there. Although, again, I don't know if it's going to go down that low. Still can't believe I didn't notice this supply, this demand forming here, and then just take this long from the very get-go and hold right until market, right before market closes. And where's closing print from yesterday again? Oh, here on the 15, but here on the 30. Actually, no, it's not here. I keep forgetting closing print is here from the red candle going down. This is just a supply that was formed that could be a support. So this is really closing print, so I don't get confused. Let me just change the color of that. And usually my closing print has a dash. So yeah, I would really, really like to see it flush down here for the next hour, maybe a couple hours, and then later on in the day to rally back up. So we'll see if that happens. I doubt it with my luck, but we'll see. Well, once again, I was stuck on the phone, and this is all the pullback we got. It barely made it to the bottom of the bull flag. We got to about $24, and it looks like we're pushing up again. What I can hope for is that maybe this supply that formed here, which maybe I should move this up or move this down. I don't know. No, you know what? I will just move this up for now. Um, anyways, uh, this is not the pullback I was hoping for. I want something a little bit lower than this. So, uh, okay. Yep, I gotta return this call. All right. Oh man, this is a little bit annoying for me. Adam Mancini just tweeted and he said that 3995, well, let me just say his whole tweet. After yesterday's reversal setup, losing the February lows, then reclaiming, the run continues in ES, and we got to yesterday's 4007 target. RSI getting stretched, so manage risk. 4022, 4035 remain next up. 3995 now support. Ah, man. And 3995 is almost to where we dropped to, just missing it by 3 points this morning. So it looks like I should have gotten in somewhere around $24, $25 and taken this long. So here's what I'm going to do. We just formed a demand here, so I'm going to move this here. And all I can do is just hope that we retest somewhere close to the demand. And as far as VIX, we're just going down. It hasn't even turned around to go back to that previous resistance. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we can at least get down somewhere close to the bull flag, maybe flush below and come back up, but nope. And I can't return this call because she speaks only Spanish. Okay, I gotta figure this out. I'm so annoyed. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take this long because, I mean, we formed a demand and we're just off to a run. It pulled back a little bit to 30, and I was typing something. Again, I was working, and I was thinking, okay, please pull back a little bit more, but nope, it just snapped around and just popped back up. So watch this. I bet you if I go in long now, then it's going to turn around. And the frustrating thing is if I had just gone long close to the bull flag at 25, I'll already be up $50 or 25 with one option, with two options, $50. And 4007 was the first target. We went to that and just rejected slightly. Bounced at really not 3995, but we bounced at 4000. That's where we took it. That's where the bull stepped in. And now this thing's just running. So literally all we got when the bell rung in terms of a pullback is from 399.81 to 399.19, and it just keeps pushing higher. So 4022 is next again, and what was the other one? Hopefully Twitter doesn't just go to the home screen. 4035. So, and I'm pretty sure the play Adam Mancini took is he went long yesterday at some point and sold most of it at the first target and held some for today. And now he's already in more profit. Meanwhile, I just keep watching the market rally and I'm just sitting back and I should have just done that. I should have just went long as soon as the bell rung, knowing that it's going to turn around at some point. Just absolutely frustrating, man. Absolutely frustrating. And it just keeps pushing. And we're slowly grinding to a daily level I have in VIX just below, which might be where it turns around and bounces, but I don't know. What can you do? I just, I try, but it's what's the point? Okay, let me put this on 30. We just had a pretty, not sharp, but a small rejection. This was the October low line. And look, on a 30-minute, it hit and rejected. On a 15, of course, with Thinkorswim, it's always different. It didn't quite reach, and we just pulled back. So my question is, if we pull back, where would be our next? I don't know how far this will pull back, but I could probably try and get in. It's gonna be risky. Kind of hovering around 413. Let's see if this pulls back to 46. You know what? This isn't my rule. This is not how I trade. No, I'm not gonna do this desperate jumping interest trying to hope. It's supposed to be it's supposed to come back and test the close to the support. That's what I needed to do. If it's not gonna do that, then I shouldn't jump in. Of course, I'm gonna eat those words in a moment, I'm sure. Although, another way of looking at it, being that this rejected right at a weekly support, or now resistance, being that it rejected from the October lows trend line, and being that we just started this 15-minute candle and it's already looking like we formed a supply, my next question is gonna have to wait. Okay, I was on the phone again. I got the alert while I was on the call that we went back down and tested the demand that formed. I jumped in at 26, only one option because I don't know if this is going to turn around. It's just very volatile. And I have to finish adding this information for this call. My target is going to be back up here. I don't know if we'll make it back up there. So I'm hoping we will. That's about 56. Oh my God, dude. It's funny how we got the 65 here, but now if I want to get back up there, it's nowhere near that amount. You know what? I'm just going to put my stop loss at 20. I'm going to risk losing $6 to see if this can actually start to move back up again. And I'll put my alert. What am I, 26? Let's see if we can make at least maybe $20. But it looks like this is gonna do what I thought it was gonna do this morning. It seems like it's gonna drop. Looks like the bulls tried to get it to come back up and failed. This could be the turnaround point. This could be a strong sell-off. I'm thinking I should raise my stop loss up. Or should I just give this thing room to work? It's amazing how this Thinkers from app is so late with these alerts, man. Uh-oh. It looks like it's frozen. Oh no. My connection. There's something going wrong with my connection. Of course, while I'm in a trade, of course that happens. Yep. Absolutely typical. This is something rare. Usually the internet is very reliable. But of course, once I get into a trade, it's not. So yeah, the internet is down. Absolutely. Breeze line. Good stuff. Good stuff. Switch to cellular data. Let's see if I can figure out where we are now. Let's see let's see if this just dumped. I think I think this is about to, no, I'm still in the trade. Am I? No, I'm not. Take a wild guess what happened, even though you can't see it here, but I'm thinking the recording should still work. It went down to my stop loss, sold, and went back up. Nope, I take it back. It's coming back down. The option I'm in is now worth $22. So it's falling. So it's a $6 loss for the day. But it seems to be hovering around $22, $23. I would not be at all surprised if this turns around at some point. The same option. Within the next maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's going to turn around and start coming back up. It may even bounce right at the bull flag again and then turn back up and go up. And when it does go into profit, right, and it starts to come back up, that's when my internet will come back on. Just, you can't make this stuff up, man. And the thing that I really despise about this cable company, they've been very good compared to the competitors in Miami. Comcast is deplorable. When I used to have them, they're just a horrible company. So Breezeline is good. However, when their internet goes down, it's the worst times. It's like in the middle of the morning or the afternoon. So anyways, I guess I'll stop this video and go make myself some breakfast because what can I do now? Internet just came back on. Just came back on, and what did I tell you? Down to the bull flag and right back up. It went as low as $17. Oh my god, dude. Let me try to connect my phone back to the internet. Oh yeah, it's already connected. Although I called the cable company and they said that they're doing maintenance, so there may be several outages throughout the day. So this is probably gonna happen again. Thing is, if you're gonna do maintenance that's gonna cause inconvenience to your customers, wouldn't it be just basic courtesy to send them a text message, an email, or something? I'm looking through my stuff, nothing. But here we go. Look at this. Look. Oh my God. Again, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I'm on a call. I try and take this back long when it retests the support, breaks through, goes all the way down right to the bull flag at So if I, man, if I hadn't jumped in, if I had waited, you know what? I couldn't because the internet was down, so I couldn't even get in if I wanted to. Incredible, man. If I had put my buy-in down here, just incredible, man. Just an absolute complete slap in the face. You can't make it up. You can't, this kind of bad luck you just can't make up. I finally take a trade. I bet you the rest of the day this is going to trend. There's going to be a rally, and this is going to be the one pullback we had for the day. And I get in at 26, get dumped out. No, what was it? I think I got in at 36 or something like that. Whatever it is, I lost $6. Get dumped out, cable goes out, can't get back in. Fuck it. You know what? I'm doing it. I know I'm acting off of emotion and frustration, but screw it. I'm just, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. The kind of bad luck that I have. Don't get into the trade, it rallies. Go into the trade, follow your plan, you lose money. Internet goes out, can't get back in when you want to. Just absolutely frustrating, man. Absolutely frustrating. Watch this thing turn around now. And this will be my last trade of the day. I don't have any more money to trade again. Remember, I have a small account. I can maybe make one or two trades, and they have to be good, effective trades. And we're losing. There it is. Turning right back around at this weekly. Oh, I just realized as well. Look where we are in VIX. Yep, not good. This is rising at this daily. I need this to fall below the daily. So I got into the terrible time. Done. That's it. I'm done trading for the day. I'm so fed up. I can't deal with this nonsense. I'm done. Oh, and mind you, because I'm letting my emotions get the better of me, I guarantee you now that I'm out of that trade, this there it is, green candle. Now it's going to start to rally, and the rest of the day, this is going to be gone. This VIX is going to go down to it's going to go down to like here, this 4 hour, or probably lower. And we're gonna rally the rest of the day now that I'm no longer in the trade. Guaranteed. Watch. Whatever. And there it is. There's what I was looking for. VIX has dropped below here. Of course, when I was in the trade, it's bouncing. Now that I'm out of the trade, it's broken down. Now that this is broken down, this is going to start to rally. Although there has been times where I've seen VIX go down and SPY go down, but it doesn't happen very often, so I don't know. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up that I missed out on the rally yesterday. I'm fed up that I got it. There it is. There it is. That's what I was saying was going to happen. So instead of losing 20 bucks today, right? If I had not gotten into that trade when I was on the call, if I had just waited for it to get back to the bull flag and test, if I waited till it get to the bull flag and tested it, in fact, if I just put a buy limit down here, and the irony is, I know Adam Mancini said 3995 was support, but I have a different support on ES that must have been from some time prior that I put, and it touched right there, and there it goes. There it goes. Man, just I was so hoping I can get 3 days of green in a row. So over this nonsense, man. There it goes. There it goes. Blasted right through. Reached Adamancity's next target of 4022, which also happens to be, although it looked like we got there on a 30. Yeah, we're past it in 30 because Thinkorswim is crap, and we're only just now arriving on a 15. Which, what does that mean? On the one, we're already, look at that, on the 1 minute we're past it. This is just so asinine. You can choose random time frames and it would be in different places. Oh man. So yeah, there it is. I mean, I followed my plan. We formed a demand. I jumped in for the retest. I had a stop loss that was pretty low below the demand, but I guess what I should have said to myself is, hey, if it was to fail this demand, where's the next spot where it might go? And I should have thought, you know what, that next spot might be the bull flag, so I should put my stop loss even lower than that. But even if that of course I would have to realize that before I entered my stop loss. I couldn't move my stop loss because I had no internet connection. And when I re-entered emotionally here, I should have held. I should have held, but I saw we're bouncing on that daily level on VIX, and I thought, okay, this is not a good sign, and I exited. But had I stayed in, I mean, what did I get in at 45? 42. So I could have sold at like 62. No, we didn't get the 62. You know what? Screw it. I would have sold at 52 just to make 10 bucks to make up for the losses from before. That would have been fine. I would have been content, even if I was $1 in profit. So we hit 4022 Adamancini's target, and now we're backing off. And you know what? I don't feel like doing a commentary for the rest of the day with this. This thing's gonna rally, and I'm gonna miss out, and then we're gonna have 2 weeks of chop or something like that. So I'm not gonna make much more videos today. I just wanted to add that my internet just went out again. I'm trying to do some work, and so um, yeah, the best thing would have been for me to have taken that trade this morning when it dipped down and then went back up to 65, from 25 to 65. If I took a couple trades there, a couple options, would have made some decent money, and then could have called it a day. But unfortunately, with the internet going in and out, this would not be a good day to trade. But let's just see out of curiosity where that option is right now. The one that I got for 45 that then went down to 20, then went back up to 50. And it is now at 35. Interesting. And even though I've clicked on the alert button numerous times, it still seems to want to tell me to beat the alert in my ear every time. All right. Yeah, if the internet comes back up later on this afternoon, I'll just do a recap, but this is going to be a very short video. Um, yeah, whatever. So, since I walked away from the computer and exited my position, the market clearly rallied, as you know it was going to happen. That option I got on this morning for, I forgot what it was, 30 something dollars, and exited at 26 or whatever. The one that I lost money on, not once but twice. That option is now worth $92. Oh, go ahead, be quiet now so you can spy on what I'm saying. $95 now. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Of course, I have more work to do. I'm just blown away. Here, look. I didn't close my I didn't close. That's the S&P 500. No, this is the spider. Ah, yeah, yeah. You gotta love it. This is where we opened today. This was the dip down that I jumped into somewhere here, and I jumped in again. I don't know. I think it was here, and then it fell back down, and I sold right about there. And here we are now. I remember my option was 402.5, um, and Adam Mancini's target was supposed to be 4035. Are we there yet? Yep. So I could have sold right now. My if I had kept my original option and added to it, I could have made about $100+ a day. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be good at this. Maybe I should just keep talking the rest of the day. Maybe then I can get some peace and quiet. I don't know why I do this to myself. I really shouldn't do any more updates, but here we go. The option I got into is now worth $142, and we still have room to go. The target for Adam Mancini was 4035, and we're pushing even further. And he just tweeted not too long ago mentioning the seasonality chart. He didn't answer my question when I asked about it a couple days ago, but whatever. Although the chart that he showed looks to me like um, we should be falling right now. If you see, I don't know if I can bring this up here and it could be shown, but the chart that he has, it looks like we're supposed to be dropping from mid-February till mid-March, but that's not what's happening. So I don't know. He says it's tracking, but I don't know. The chart I looked at, um, seasonality. The chart I looked at before is a little bit different. I don't know if he's looking at a 30-year or whatever. I think this one is a 20-year, but I don't remember. I cropped off the section below, but it looks like this one looks like it's more accurate, and we're rising now. Um, but on his chart, it looks like the last half of March is very bullish running into April. So if things track as they do with me, I should be losing money, especially at the end of March and beginning of April.